And prepping for our hike in 4 days, I'm gonna use this bad boy to cut up a bunch of meat that I just bought. Beef jerky, here we come. You can just use a bunch of seasoning and stuff, but I prefer to use packets like this. Comes with the seasoning and then the sodium nitrate. It's basically a bunch of salt. Each one of these should be able to do about 15 pounds, but I'm only gonna use about 5. Now, if you've never made beef jerky, it's super simple. Get yourself one of these. This one's like 15 years old. They'll literally last forever. It's a food dehydrator, by the way. You don't need one of these handy dandy meat slicers, but it tends to make the job a bit quicker. I've got the meat in the freezer right now just to give it a little extra firmness. I'm doing about 4 pounds of meat. This thing right here says 2 tablespoons of the spices, 2 tablespoons, 2 teaspoons of the cure. Cut your meat. Look at that beautiful piece. Cut your meat so it'll fit in this weird contraption here. All right, now it's time to clean up some of this stuff. The next thing we're gonna do, I've already got the spices measured out in here, so I'm just gonna pour them on here. And we do wanna hit both sides of these. This is a lot. So once I hit both sides, I'm actually gonna put them in a bowl to stir them up and really make sure it gets all over everywhere. Of the story here is just get everything nice and mixed in, and we're gonna put it in a plastic bag or Tupperware and get this in the fridge for about the next 24 hours before we start dehydrating it. Let this cure and seasoning really tap into that meat. Okay, so it's been 24 hours, as you can tell by my different shirt and my freshly washed hair. It's time to get the beef out of the fridge. All that's left to do now is take the beef and put it on the trays. At this point where I'm starting to get a little nervous about how much I made. I'm halfway through my trays, but I don't feel like I'm halfway through the meat yet. Now the only thing left is to put the top on this bad boy, plug it in, and I like to set it to the 160-degree setting. We'll come back and check this in about 8 hours and see what's up. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. I've already pulled some off. I'm gonna start cutting those up a little bit smaller, so maybe just a little bit more than bite size. And for the bigger strips, I'll leave those on for just a little bit longer. The big bad boy's a little bit too thick right there. Some of these smaller pieces, look at that. You guys are missing out. If you like this type of content, make sure you check out our YouTube channel where we have hundreds of videos just like this. If you want to see our newest adventures, be sure to click the subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss another video.